Good morning. Welcome in RMQ NIS classes. Chapter number 15, Scientists of Ancient India. In the previous lesson, you have read about the relationship between science and technology. In this lesson, you will be understand about contribution made by ancient India in the field of mathematics and science, including medical science, Ayurveda yoga, astronomy, astrology, etc. You will be surprised to know that a lot of scientific knowledge was evolved in ancient India so many years ago. Objectives. After reading this lesson, you will be able to understand, list the contribution of India to the world in the field of mathematics and science. Discuss the contributions made to knowledge by ancient Indian scientific like Buddhya, Aryabhatta, Brahmagupta, Bhaskacharya, Kanand, Brahmishra, Nagarjun, Susurta, Charak, Patanjali. Mathematics and astronomy. Science and mathematics were highly developed during the ancient period in India. Ancient Indian contribution immensely to the knowledge in mathematics well as various branches of science. In this section we will read about the development in mathematics and the scholars who contributed it. You will be surprised to know that many theories of modern day mathematics we were actually known to ancient Indian. However, since ancient India mathematics were not as good documentations and decimations as their contract uh, in the modern Western world. Their contribution did not find the place they deserve. They deserve. Moreover, the Western world ruled over most of the world for a long time, which empowered them to claim superiority in every way, including in the field of knowledge. Let us now took some of these contributions ancient India mathematics. Buddhyan. Buddhyan, the first one ever to arrive at several concepts in mathematics, which were later rediscovery by Western world. The value of p was first calculated him. As you know, p is useful in calculating the area and circumstances of a circle. What is known as uh, Pythagoras theorem today is already found in Bodhyan Silva Sutra, which was written several years before the year of Pythagoras. Aryabhatta. Aryabhatta was a 5th century mathematical astronomer, astrologer, and physicist. He was a pioneer in the field of mathematics. At the age of 23, he wrote Aryabhatti, which is a summary of mathematics of his time. There are four sections in the scholarly work. In the first section, he described the method of denoting big decimal number of alphabets. In the second section, we find difficult questions from topics of modern day mathematics such as number of theory, geometry, trigonometry, uh, and Bijganita algebra. The remaining two sections are an astronomy. Aryabhatta showed that zero was not a number only but also symbol and concept. Discover of zero impelled Aryabhatta to find out the exact distance between the earth and the moon. The discovery of zero also opened up a new dimension of negative numbers. As we have seen, the last two sections of Aryabhatta were on astronomy. Evidently, Aryabhatta contributed greatly to the field of science, to particularly astronomy. In ancient India, the science of astronomy was well advanced. It was called uh, Khagol Sastri. Khagol was the famous astronomical observatory at Nalanda. where Aryabhat studied. In fact, science of astronomy was highly advanced, and our ancestors are also fond of it. The aim behind the development of science of astronomy was the need to have accurate calendar, a better understanding of climate and rainfall pattern for timely sowing and choice of crops, fixing the dates of section and festival navigations, calculation of time and casting of horoscopes for use in astrology, knowledge of astronomy, particularly knowledge of the tides and the stars, was of great importance in trade because of the requirement of crossing the ocean and desert during night time. Uh, Disregarding the popular view that our planet Earth is uh, achla, uh, immovable, Aryabhatta stated his theory that Earth is round and rotates on its own axis. He explained that the appearance of the sun moving from east to west is false by giving example. One such example was when a person travels in a boat, the trees on the shore appear to move in the opposite direction. He also correctly stated that the moon and the plants shine by reflected sunlight. He also gave a scientific explanation for a solar and nu- nu- lunar eclipse. Clarify that the eclipse were not because of Rahu and or Ketu or some other Raksha demon. Do you realize now why the first satellite sent into orbit by India has been named after Aryabhatta, Brahmagupta? In 17th century, Brahmagupta took mathematics to height for belong others. In the method of multiplication, he used place value in almost the same way as it used today. He introduced negative numbers and operation on zero into the mathematics. He wrote Brahmagupta uh, Siddhanika, through which the Arabs came to know our mathematics system. Vakshacharya. Vakshacharya was the leading light of 12th century. He was born at Bijapur, Kamanta. He is famous for his book Siddhanta Shiromani. It is divided into four sections: Leelavati, arithmetic, Bijaganit, algebra, Gond, Godaya, sphere, and Grahaniti, mathematics of planets. Vakshara introduced uh, Chak, uh, Chakravat method or the cycle method of solved algebraic equation. This method was rediscovered 6th century later by European mathematics who called it inverse cycle. In the 19th century, an Englishman, James Taylor, translated Leenavati and made his great work known as the word Mahavicharya. There is an elaborate description of mathematics in Jain literature 500 BC to 100 BC. Jain gurus knew how to solve a quadratic equation. They have also described fraction, algebraic equation series, set theories, logarithms, and exponents in very interesting manner. Jain Guru Mahavicharya wrote Ganthsara uh, Sanghara in 850 AD, which is the first textbook on arithmetic in present day. From the current method of solving least common multiply a LCM of given number was also described by him. Thus, long before John Napier introduced to it the word, it was already known as Indians. Science. In as in mathematics, ancient Indians contributed to the knowledge in science. To let us now learn about the contribution of some scientists of ancient India. Kanand. Kanand was 6th century scientist of Vaishishika school, one of the sixth system of Indian philosophy. His original name was Alakya. He got the name Kanand because even a child he was interesting in very minute participate called Kana. His atomic theory can be matched to any modern atomic theory. According to Kanad, material universe is made up of further subdivided. Thus, they are individual and indistributable. This is, of course, as you may be knowing what the modern atomic theory also says. Braham Mishra. Brahmishra was another well-known scientist of the ancient period in India. He lived in the Gupta period. Varamishra made great contribution in the field of hydrology, geology, and ecology. He was one of the first scientists to claim that termites and plants plants could be the indicator of the presence of underground water. He gave a list of six animals and 30 plants which could indicate the presence of water. He gave very important information regarding termites, dimak, or insects that destroy wood, that they go very deep to surface of water level to bring water to keep their houses bumbies. But another theory which has attractive the world of science is the earthquake could cloud theory given by Brahmishka in the uh, Brahat Shamita, the 32nd chapter of 32nd chapter of the Samhita is developed to sign of earthquake. He has tried to relate earthquake to the influence of planets under some activities, underground water, unusual cloud formation, and abnormal behavior of animals. Another field where Brahmishka contribution is worth maintaining. Jyotish astrology was given a very high place in ancient India and has continue, continued even today. Jyotish, which means science of light, originated with the Vedas. It was presented scientifically in a system form of Aryabhat and Brahmishka. You have already seen the Aryabhat devoted 2 out of 4 section of his work, Aryabhatiam to astronomy, which is the basis for astrology. Astrology is the science of predicting the future. Brahmishka was one of the 9 Jams who were scholars in the court of Vikramaditya. Brahmishka's predictions were so accurate that King Vikramaditya gave him the title of Varaha. Nagarjuna. Nagarjuna was a 10th century scientist. The main aim of experiments was to transform base elements into gold, like the uh, alchemist in the Western world. Even though the was not successful in the goal, he succeed in making an element with gold-like sign. Till date, this technology is used in making uh, imi- uh, emissions jewelry in precise um, Raja Tanakara, he has discussed method for this extraction of metals like gold, silver, tin, and copper. Medical science in ancient India, Ayurvedic, and Yoga. As you have read, scientist knowledge was in a highly advanced stage in ancient India. In keeping with the times, medical science was also highly developed. Ayurvedic is the indigenous system of medicine time that was developed in ancient India. The word Ayurvedic literally means that science of good health and longevity of life. The ancient Indian system of medicine not only helps in treatment of disease but also in finding the cause and symptoms of diseases. Its guide for healthy as well as sick. It defines health and equilibrium in three dosa, uh, doshas and diseases disturbance in these three doshas by treating a disease with the help of herbal medicine. It aims removing the cause of disease by striking at the roots. The main aims of Ayurvedic has been health and longevity. It is the oldest medical system of our planet. A, a treatise on Ayurvedic Atriya Samhita is the oldest medical book of the world. Charak is called the father of Ayurvedic medicine and Sushruta, the father of surgery. Sushruta, Charak, Madhava, Vegabhatta, and Javak were in the Western world. This is because of its many advantages over the modern system of medicine called allopathy, which of the Western origin. Sushruta. Sushruta was a pioneer in the field of surgery. He considered surgery as the highest division of the healing arts and least liable to flashy. He studied human anatomy with the help of the dead body. In Sushruta Samhita, over 1100 diseases are mentioned, including fever of 26 kind, uh, jaundice of 8 kinds of urinary complaints of 20 kinds, over 760 plants are described. All parts, roots, bark, juice, resin, flowers, etc. were used. Cinnamon, sesame, pepper, cardamom, zinger are household remedies even today. In Susurita Shamita, the method of selecting and preserving a dead body for the purpose of its detailed study has also been described. The dead body of an old man, a person who died of a severe diseases, was generally not considered for study. The body needed to be perfectly clean and preserved in the bark of a tree. It was then kept in the cage and hidden carefully in a spot in the river. There are currently of the river is softened after roots here and bamboo. When this was done, every inner or outer part of the body could be seen clearly. Shushruta greatest contribution was in the field of rhinoplasty, plastic surgery, and ortho, uh, ophthalmic surgery, removal of cataracts in those days, cutting of nose uh, and or ear was a common punishment. Restoration of these lips lost in the war was a great blessing. In Shushruta Samhita, there is a very accurate step-by-step description of these operations. Surprisingly, the step followed by Shushruta are strongly similar to those followed modern surgeon while doing plastic surgery. Shushruta Shamhita also gives a description of 101 instrument used in surgery, some serious operation performed including taking fetus out of the womb, repairing the damaged rectum, removing stone from the bladder, etc. Does it not sound interesting and wonderful? Charak. Charak is considered the father of ancient Indian science of medicine. He was the Rais, he was the Raj Vaidya royal doctor in the court of Kanisha. His Charak Samhita is the remarkable book on medicine. It has the description of a large number of disease and gives method of identify their cause as well as the method of their treatment. He was the first to talk about digestion, metabolism, and immunity as an important part for health, and so medical science in Chak Samhita more stress has been laid on removing the cause of diseases rather than simply treating the illness. Charak also knew the fundamental of genetic. Don't you find it fascinating that thousands of years back medical science was such as advanced stage in India? Patanjali, sorry, yogas and Patanjali. The science of yoga was developed ancient Indian as a allied science of Ayurveda for healing without medicine at the physical and mental level. The term yoga has been derived from the Sanskrit word yoga. It is literally meaning is yoking the mind of the inner self after detaching it from the outer subject of sense. Like all other science, it has roots in the Vedas. It defines chitta, dissolving thoughts, emotions, and desire of a person, consciousness, and achieving a stage of equilibrium. It is state in a motion of the force that purify and uplift the consciousness to divine realization. Yoga is a physical as well as mental. Physical yoga is a called Hatha yoga. Generally, it aims removing disease, disease and is restoring healthy condition to the body. Uh, Raja yoga is mental yoga. It goes it goals is self realization and liberation from bondage of achieving physical, mental, emotional and spiritual balance. Yoga was passed on by word of mouth from one says to another. The credit of systematic presenting this great science goes to Patanjali in Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Is spoken of as symbol of God. He refers to Om as a cosmic sound continuously flowing through the ether, fully knowledge. Only the illuminated beside Yoga Sutra. Patanjali also wrote a work medicine and work on Panani grammar known as Mahabhashya. What you have learned. Science and mathematics were highly developed during the ancient period in India. Some famous ancient Indian mathematics were Buddhyan, Aryabhat, Brahmagupta, Bhaskaracharya, Mahaviracharya. Some famous scientists were Kanad, Brahmishra, Nagarjuna. Medical science was also highly developed in ancient India. Ayurvedic is the indigenous system of modern that was developed in ancient India. The word Ayurvedic literally means the science of good health and longevity of life. Charak is called the father of Ayurvedic medicine. Also, Susutra, the father of surgery in ancient India. Susutra's greatest contribution was in the field of rhinoplasty, plastic surgery, and orthopla- uh, ophthalmic surgery, removal of uh, cataracts, Charak Shamhita, written by Charak, is a remarkable book on medicine. The science of yoga was developed in ancient India as an allied science of Ayurvedic for healing without medical medicine at the physical and mental level. Patanjali was the first scholar to present in this great science systematic in the Yoga Sutras.